Um, it's funny. I just right before I went live, I'm not going to say his name just out of respect, but some of you, a very prominent podcaster in Canada sent me a text message right before we went live, and he apologized. He apologized for what I'm going through. A Toronto Maple Leafs podcaster apologized to me for what I'm going through as a Buffalo Sabres fan, for what we're going through as Buffalo Sabres fans. It's like, if that's the return you're getting offered right before midnight on the eve of the deadline, you say we'll circle back tomorrow. You just don't pull the trigger there. You just don't. You do not pull the trigger there on a deal for a former league MVP. When earlier in the day, the captain of the Columbus Blue Jackets netted a first and 2/4 with salary retained. And he has less points than Taylor Hall in more games. And you added Curtis Lazar into the mix, and you retained half of all salary. I can't do it anymore. What do we do? What? What is going on? What? That's the return for Taylor Hall. If you're Kevin, you wait till tomorrow then. Paul Gaustad, an hour before the deadline, got you a first-round pick how many years ago? Paul Gaustad. Antonescu got 2 second-round picks. Oh. How? Why? Why? Why us? Why us constantly? Why us? Why do we keep getting put through this garbage? You traded a former league MVP who's younger. He's younger than Foligno, more points than Foligno. Yeah, he's not performing at the rate you would expect, but he still should have netted you something comparable to what Foligno got with the Maple Leafs. And you got a fourth liner and a second-round pick, and you had to give up Curtis Lazar, who essentially you're trading. You guys are pretty swapping the same player back and forth. And you retained half his salary. Half his salary. How does that even work? I feel like I would have gotten a better return for Taylor Hall. Because I would have told him to screw off. I'm like, I'm not giving you Taylor Hall for that. Like, you're out of your mind. Fucking A, man. This team, man. This team is just so pathetic and bad. And why do we keep coming back? Oh, dude, I'm so hot. I'm hot. Sweating. How do you get that return for Taylor Hall when you saw what happened earlier in the day with Nick Foligno? You are not a GM in the NHL, Kevin Adams. I am sorry. That is pitiful. If that is the return, you wait till tomorrow, bro. You wait till tomorrow. I don't care what you got for Eric Stahl. I don't care what you got for Brandon Montour. Oh, and by the way, we found out earlier today that the goalie that you hope to hold on to probably doesn't want to sign here next year. He wants to test free agency. Like how? Oh, why can't we just kiss Geico goodbye? He just saw that. He's like, yo, I am out, dude. Like, how could you want to stick around for this anymore? That's the return? Oh. We're just so bad on a comedic level. And now we just made another national punchline. We just made another punchline of just the butt end of jokes for tomorrow. And I'm just not even going to want to open Twitter, open Facebook, open Instagram, because that's all we're going to be subjected to as Sabres fans is just being mediocre and a joke. And a joke. Oh my God, how do you even justify that return? There's nothing you can say to me as a fan that justifies that return. Like, you can't even blame ownership for that. Like, I'm sorry, you can blame ownership for hiring the guy that made that deal, but you can't blame ownership for the oh my God. I would have wanted as an owner to get a phone call from Kevyn Adams just on Taylor Hall specifically. I am so against ownership being involved, but I would want to give my blessing on that. And I am not. I sound like a hypocrite, but I am not settling for a franchise that is an absolute train wreck right now on a second-round pick and Bjork, a guy who's 5 points on the season. Like, not even on a bad, on a good team. On a good team. 5 points on a good hockey team. Oh. Dude, I just, like, out of all the prospects that team has, out of all the players that team has in their pipeline, and that's the one you come out with. And a second-round pick in exchange for Taylor Hall, former league MVP. Granted, he may not have the season you wished he had this year, but he still had more points than Nick Foligno, and he had more points than Nick Foligno in less games. And let's be real, like, Nick Foligno, playoff player, isn't something that stands out like great. Like, yeah, he had a couple playoff moments, but like he had like 20 points in over 50 playoff games. And I'm not taking anything away from Nick Foligno. He is a very big piece to that puzzle in Toronto. But I am not going to be sold on locker room intangibles, and that's why his price was driven up so much when you already had guys like Joe Thornton and Spezza and Tavares in that locker room. So I don't need to be sold on as a hockey fan that, oh, it was the intangibles that Toronto valued most. That's the reason why they gave up so much. Because you want to know what? At the deadline, Nick Foligno as a player who produces was worth that. That's why you paid that much. Because you want to be a winner, and that's why you paid that much. We got fleeced. Kevyn Adams got fleeced. He got fleeced. And his inexperience again. We got fleeced. Because of his inexperience, because of an ownership who refuses to hire hockey people. To do hockey jobs, to make hockey decisions. We got fleeced. We retained half his salary. We gave him Curtis Lazar for one reason, I don't know. And you got a guy with 5 points in a second round pick. When Nick Foligno earlier in the day, with less points in more games played than Taylor Hall, who is how many years older, got got Toronto cost first and 2/4, and half the salary retained. Jesus Christ, man! Like, how is this even possible? How is this even possible, dude? Like, we're the biggest joke in the National Hockey League, dude. We're the biggest joke. We're the biggest joke in the National Hockey League, bro. It's not even close. Name a bigger joke in all of sports. Let's just leave National Hockey. Just name all of sports. Find me a bigger joke than the Buffalo Sabres. And we're about to lose our starting goalie, who's the only reason we're even in games to begin with. We're such a joke, dude. Let's go, Seattle Kraken. Oh my God. I'm sweating. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. We traded a former league MVP. We retained half his salary. We added Curtis Lazar for some reason. Don't know why. I have no clue why we included Curtis Lazar, but we did. For Bjork and a second round pick. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm sweating. Oh. I need a beer. I'm gonna get a beer. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get a beer. This is why. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Here we go. Oh God. Oh God. Here you go, guys. Froth Brewery. We're all gonna need it after this. We're all gonna need it. Go to Froth Brewery here in Buffalo. Pick up a 4-pack and drink your heart out because it's just so bad. It's so bad. Oh, we're such a joke. We're such a joke. How do you hold on to Jack Eichel after that? How do you hold on to him? How do you have a serious conversation with Jack Eichel when you show that kind of incompetence? How? How do you keep him? How do you keep him? How do you convince Rasmus Dahlin to want to stay here without paying him a boatload of money now? Who's going to want to come here? So great. Oh, it's so great. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just getting texts. Just texts of people apologizing. Everybody's like apologizing. It's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like I have like fans from teams apologizing to me who you would never expect to apologize to you. Panthers fans apologizing to me because there's Panthers fans, right? There's Panthers fans that are apologizing to a Sabres fan. It's just wild. I got Sharks fans apologizing to me. I got Maple Leafs fans apologizing to me. I got Montreal fans apologizing to me. Like, what is going on? See, there's such a joke. Oh my God. If that's the return, you just wait till tomorrow. Why wouldn't you just wait till tomorrow? I'm more willing to accept even a lesser deal tomorrow if you wait, but at least you stuck to your guns and held the value and just tried as hard as you could to get what you valued him at. And there's no way you're going to tell me you valued him at a second round pick and Bajork with half salary retained, and you had to say Curtis Lazard along with him? Oh my God. Oh my God. Like right here. Like, Leafs fans apologizing. I'm just going to flat out say it. Steve Dangle messaged me and apologized. Just straight up apologized. I just said, like, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? As Sabres fans, where do we go from here? How do we I am not giving this team a penny of my money anymore. Nothing. They're not getting a penny. You all need to stop going to games. Bring it back again. Hashtag where's Kim? Hashtag where's Kevin? Kevin with a Y. Kevyn. Where's Kim? Where's Kevin? Hashtag that crap because this is garbage. We're sick and tired of being taken for granted as fans for this garbage. How do you justify that return? There's nothing he can say to me behind a microphone tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. or whatever time that guy decides to go live for the media. There's nothing he can say to any of us that justifies that return. And now you're getting ready to lose your starting goaltender, who has literally been the only reason you've been in games this season, who's put up incredible numbers on a historically bad hockey team, and you're about to lose him. And that is the deal you got for Taylor Hall, a former MVP. I have zero confidence in you as a GM to get the value of Linus Ullmark, if that is the case. And you just showed Linus Ullmark, if you do want to try and bring him back, that you don't have any plans anytime soon to make this team better in the short term. I'd rather re-sign Hall at $6 million a year than get that return. And that's me being honest. They made losing an absolute art form. Such a freaking art form. That is what the Buffalo Sabres have done. They've made losing an art form, and they've made hockey a punchline in Buffalo. You know what? It used to be about not just, remember, you thought about Buffalo, you thought about cold weather and 4 Super Bowl losses, an 8-8, 6-7, or sorry, a 6-10 or a 7-9 football team and an okay hockey team. Sometimes a really good hockey team. Now it's just like, damn, what's going on with the Buffalo Sabres? What is going on over there? Why can't they get it together? That's a good question. Oh my God. I thank God I have all of you. I really do. I'll say it every time I come live here, man. Like, I have like friends that don't really support like this whole podcast thing, and like, I'm not gonna say people's names, but like, give me shit. Say I spend too much time doing this. That I spend too much time like committed to this, and just like venting all of this like mental garbage to you guys, because that's what it is. Like, that's what being Sabres fan is, just in taking all of this garbage mentally, and just how do you deal with it anymore? I'm just not going to give them any. I don't think I'm going to watch a single game the rest of the year. If that's as good as it's going to get for the trade deadline, I think I'm just not going to watch anymore. Like, you've given me no reason to watch. Outside of guys like R2 and the way Casey Middlestad has played, and even Tage Thompson and how Dahlin is like resurged back, like those were the only reasons to watch. But when everything above that management wise is just so mediocre and unfit for the job, like, why do we watch? Like, why? Like, why can we keep watching this product? Like, how do we keep doing it? Peter Trippy, dude, I appreciate you, dude. This is the guy. You remember the rally last year after everything with WGR happened? Remember the rally? This is the guy that organized it. We both saw it coming. We just refuse to believe it because we're just optimistic fans. Like, we're just optimistic fans. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, because I just don't know where to go anymore. I don't know where we as a fan base go anymore. Where do we go from here? Where you can't even get 2 seconds even. I would have gladly taken 2 seconds and nothing else for Taylor Hall. But yeah, to give up Curtis Lazar and retain half a Hall's salary to get that? To get that? I just don't know where to go with it anymore. Like, how do you, like, literally, I agree. We felt so good earlier today about how well the youth has been playing for this hockey team, how well they've performing and just exceeding expectations. And just, you see a kid like R2 Ristolainen score his first goal of his career today on an absolute piss missile from on a pass from Cousins, and it was so beautiful. And there's nothing that could ruin that moment, because everything that with how bad as it's been. Eichel out, McCabe out for the season, Borgen out, all these injuries, and just being bad again after being so optimistic. You see a shining moment like that, a come from behind victory after you were down early in the game, and you persevered and you came through, and you ruined that with this garbage. It's just, I love you all. I really do. And this is it for me for the night. I don't know where else to go with this. I don't know where we go as a fan base. I don't know how this team can be taken seriously from players outside looking in when you see returns like that. And I don't know how you convince Jack Eichel to not want out. And that's, I think, where the train officially falls off the tracks for me. Because how can you, if you are realistically thinking of like a Jack Eichel trade, if that is really on the horizon for you as a GM, how can you expect anybody to have any faith in you as a GM when that is what you got for Taylor Hall? I don't trust you at all to orchestrate any trade for any big name on this team. I don't trust you at all, Kevyn Adams. You've lost my trust. Not that it matters to you or the ownership or anybody on this team for that matter. But you know what you have lost? You've lost my money and you've lost my time. Yeah, I think you have, because I just don't, outside of the youth on this team that's looked fun to watch, I just don't know a reason to watch anymore. I can tell you this much. I am not going to re-up my season tickets, and I'm not going to go to a game because I'm just not going to give you my money. I refuse. I love this team with like every ounce of my soul, but I just can't keep giving you my money and my time. Thanks, everybody. I seriously love you all. I do. Again, like I said, I appreciate you guys sticking around and listening to this mental garbage that spews out of my head. And I know you guys have that same mental garbage, because that's all this team does, is they fill you up with BS and garbage, and you have to vent to somebody. And I appreciate you guys letting me vent to you in moments like this, because honestly, I might put a hole through my wall or throw something, because it's just that frustrating. But I'm going to hang up and listen. Tweet at me, DM me. If you have my phone number, text me or call me. I don't care. I'll talk. I'm going to be up for a while. So, make sure you use promo code Trainwreck, as the thing says, when you go to manscaped.com. 20% off your purchases and free shipping. Trainwreck, 20% off. I'm really hot and sweaty, and this is gross. I'm going to start drinking. Yeah. I don't drink, but I'm going to start drinking now, because this is atrocious, and this is disgusting, and I don't know where to go from here. Love you all. Stay safe. Go Sabres. I can't even say it. I can't.